Bane of all undead. Any undead creature struck in combat must succeed on DC 14 will save or be destroyed. A disruption weapon must be a blunt weapon. And she is using a longsword. I'll need to equip some hammer on her. Some two-hander. And disruption, you charge on undead. Bam. One shot. Flaming burst. Same as flaming weapon, but it also explodes with flame upon striking a successful crit. Fire does not harm the wielder. It deals extra points of fire damage on successful critical hit and it explodes. If the weapon's critical multiplier is multiplied 3, add an extra 2d points of fire damage instead of an extra 3d 10 points of fire. It's like for specific builds. You can't go with this build. I mean, with companion paladin like this, you can go with a two-hander custom-made paladin. If you really want to hurt, then it's flaming burst. And you need some broken weapon also, two-hander. But this is the best I've seen from damage so far. Completely broken. Divine weapon bond plus 2. This is cool. And Aura of Resolve. So what did I say? 10 levels into Paladin, 6 levels into Stalwart Defender. That's the route. Diran. The fuck I deal with you? You receive new spells. Oh. Ooh. Freedom of movement on Diran. A Holy Smite. Order's Wrath. What's Order's Wrath? That's a new one. Never seen that one. Restoration Classic. Nice. Shield of Dawn. Medium Elemental Monsters. Symbol of Revelation. Unholy Blight. Dismissal and Greater Magic Weapon. We stick with Oracle. I don't want a multi-class Dylan. Eight hit points up. You don't need health. It's quite simple. It's freaking charisma, and 3 levels more is gonna be 22 plus 6. Now you gain nothing out of it, but he doesn't need. All other abilities, if you ask me, can be -7. If I could, I would put 30-40 points into charisma only. You only need spells and keep it back. Nothing else. Simple as that. You mean because of armor penalty? Could be. I don't know what armor I equipped on her. It is time consuming for the next 20 years. After that, you're gonna be free. Metal. So hold on for the next 20 years. It will be better after that. I mean, with your own personal time. I want 20 years. It's gonna pass like this. Come on. "20 years ago, I was in high school. It passed fast. Knowledge world. Arcana. Persuasion. Here we fucking go. We can only take one. Only one. What is Order's Wrath? Social has it. Smite enemies. Deal damage against chaotic. Energy communal. Restoration. Shield of the Unspit Women. Symbol of Revelation. Social. Everything is social. What are oracles? Oracles. What sorcerer to wizard, that's what oracle is to cleric. Alright? That's what it is. For wizard, you learn spells, you pick spells, and you use them. For sorcerers, you get lower amount of spells, but bigger usage. Same goes with clerics. More spells, lower amount of usage. Oracle, less spells, bigger amount of usage. If you ask me, clerics are more fun for easier difficulties. Oracles are better for harder difficulties when you know what you're going for. Oof, that word. Against that spells. Immune to energy drain and negative energy effects. Including channel negative energy. We need to do it. We just need to do it. Now it's time. Because this is my only chance against negative levels. Put immunity on a tank and tank the fuck out of them. I don't even need to watch the rest. I literally don't need to watch the rest. No matter if 10 of these spells are useful. At least 10. Nothing is better than this. This is the way to play. You don't play without a death ward. You just don't play without it. Next. At least we're safe against freaking negative levels. Oh, I got a free spot for a paladin. Classius, thanks for the follow. I would use mythic pets towards something else, towards damage. Even though you can get negative level immunity from mythic pets. Jameson, thanks for the follow. I know, but that's for easier difficulties. You literally play without thinking when you're passive. Super Jack, thanks for the follow. You don't think at all, you just play because you have passive immunity to negative levels. But for harder difficulties, you need damage mythic pets. And you need to think what spells you cast. And who's the main focus? Bestow Grace. Saving throws become equal to its charisma bonus. Saving throws become equal to charisma bonus. Nah, maybe with a different team.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Maybe with a different team, not with this one. I got the tank with high charisma. You put this on a tank with high charisma. Then he can't fail anything. And it's 1 minute per level. But it's not for this team. Fascinate. Entangle. Chaos Evil Communal. Chaos Evil Communal. Fucking hell, we got that word now.
There's beauty
Nice.
hidden in the darkest of places.
Cleric.
Too bad no one can see it there.
No new spells, no feats, nothing. An empty freaking level. Disgusting. Next level is huge for Cleric. Who are you asking? When you ask and when you ask something in chat, type my name so I know it's meant for me and not for someone else. Please. I don't have kids yet if it was meant for me. And I'm 35. Isn't fear, hello. You dislike some of the spells in the game. Well, don't get everyone in if the area of effect is big. You sneak, you put your entangle on everyone, you remove everyone outside, you switch AI off, and if you get like 2 enemies entangled out of 6, that's only 4 enemies of you to deal with. Even better, put your party like 5 screens away from combat. Open with entangle. 2 of them will get entangled. Alright. And then you run back those 5 screens towards your team. You put some ranged, you kite. Out of 4 enemies, you're gonna kill 1, maybe even 2 if you're lucky. And then your entire team only needs to kill 2 of them. By that time, entangle will end. And you kill the last 2. Any achievements for hard? Probably, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna pay attention on achievements perhaps on my 3rd run. Don't give a fuck about achievements. Not now, at least. Who am I leveling? Social? Cleric. Cleric. Need to be able to cast arcane spells 2nd level and divine spells. And to put some arcana to become a mystic torch. You get bonus spells with Mystic Torch. Tons of them. With combined spells. Again, this is for a custom-made class. You can't do shit with companions. You just can't do shit with companions. In my opinion, clerics should remain clerics and nothing else. It's bad to multi-class till level 17. On level 17 and onwards, so level 18, 19, and 20, you can start your multi-classing. 3 points to put into something from there. Next. 22 plus 6. Nice. More spells. We got a Holy Lance. one spot. You can sell them if you want, but keep them, read them, collect them. Why the fuck not? Sell them on a second run. What do you got against books? Someone spent time to write those. I don't know if I can succeed on Hold Person. I don't know if I can succeed on it. Medium range. And I hate the range. I wish it was a long range. I'm always for a burst. Always. If I can get it somehow. Or I just get more protection from alignment. And carry on without the rest. I love Bone Shaker, but that's when you decide to play as a Necro-cleric. Necro-cleric is so fucking good, people. Now the famous question that everyone asks me, can it be a Lich? If I want to play a Lich, I would play as a Necro-cleric. Definitely as a Necro-cleric. Because they're extremely fun to play. Vampire Necro-cleric. A Lich. That's how you play a freaking Lich. More something like a Dead Knight later on, but still extremely good. I made you restart. What, you wanna play Necro-cleric? Just there is, okay? You're a summoner, debuffer, damage dealer. Alright? It's how I would play. I wouldn't take a wizard, a sork, magus, and other spellcasting classes. I would go with cleric. Cleric or a ward priest, but I believe cleric is far better because of wider amount of spells. Ward priest is straight line specific. Cleric has tons of options. You're gonna wait for guides and builds for the next 2 months. I'll make builds and guides for every subclass in the game from level 1 to level 20, including mythic pets. But that's gonna take at least 2 months, and I'll need a full month to make them. If not even more than a month to make them, since starting builds took me 13 days for all subclasses. It's gonna be more than a month. We can make perhaps 1 build per day. We got 25 classes with 6.5 builds on average. Someone multiply that. How much is that? 150, 160 builds. 170, 180. Around 108. 179 if I'm correct. Plus multi-class options. How much is 180 days in months? Fucking hell. If I wanna do every class and subclass from 1 to 20, it's gonna take me 6 months if I make 1 build per day. I believe I would be the only person in the world that has that. But I can work on 1 per day. I don't need to release 1 on a day. I can release 1 in 2 days. And that's a full year of only doing that. Without playing any other game. That's lunacy. Completely messy. That's why I'm talking about all builds and options and what's good and what's not. Then I cut that off from stream and I upload on my YouTube channel for those that want to listen. Everything is there for every level. And I cover a lot of classes. And I'll do the same for the second run and for the third run. And I'll keep playing different classes non-stop. So, like that, let's say I can cover like 30-40 builds. We go with a line weapon. I said I want damage. Oh, we got spot here. Most fun we had playing a video game in a long time. I had extreme fun with Wasteland 3 also. But in a different way. Not in a way like this, you know, complex game and so on. Wasteland was hilarious, alright? It was very cool. But it wasn't as nearly as complex as this. But I had fun with Wasteland last time. A lot of fun. Take summons away. Take Searing Light away. It's useless. Put additional prayer. Put additional magical vestment. Well, I take good stuff from now on. It's so cool to play a Necro-cleric. You pick him as evil. You pick Death Domain Deity. You get additional necromancy spells. This is nothing, there's more spells when you go as Necro-cleric per level. You only get like how much? 4, 5, only 5 necro spells. Because he's the cleric of life, of luck, of healing. And they receive different spells, because there are a lot of different domains. You need to pick some evil deity. Death. You search where the death is in deities and domains. Delay poison communal. This is useless. Wish I had more spots. I really wished. That word. Freedom of movement. Clerics are insane. All of those spells are fucking useful. Each one.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
Armiger or a Hellknight for Regil. As an Armiger, we only get armor training. Armor check penalty reduced. Increase of dexterity bonus is allowed as a Hellknight. Of course not, thanks for the follow. Duke of Nuken, how you doing? Can you make inflict wound spells ranged? I think you can, but you need really specific builds for it. You can do everything in this game. Absolutely everything. Arbinger gives similar thing as Hellknight. But it's just better to stick with Hellknight and reach Hell's Knight as fast as you fucking can. Deal with a Hell Knight. He was meant to be a Hell Knight. We're gonna play him as a Hell Knight. Next level is huge for him. Huge. He's gonna get a feat, disciplines, and force of will. The only thing I can raise is will. I mean, respect is allowed, so we raise will now. And when we get in 3 levels from now the next attribute point, you go with reallocate, and then you get 2 attribute points, and you put them into strength or dex, or into constitution, even better. I believe he needs a bit of constitution. You put 18 points into constitution. But for now, it's this. Three more left. How are the soldiers? They're infected. Everyone except the paladins is infected. Ghoul fever, awful sickness. Regil has Ghoul fever, by the way. We need to treat affliction.
Let's move already.
Cleared. Now we switch. Nenio. Scroll 7th is receiving invisibility field for free. You can make yourself invisible as a swift action. Ability cast divine spells 2nd level for a mystic theurge. Now we need to put some points into divine spells. But she can be a mystic theurge. Ability spontaneously cast arcane spells 1st level to become a dragon disciple. Stick with scroll 7th. Now we get nothing. Nothing at all. I could reduce penalty with strength. It's a Kinkitsu. As I said, now it doesn't matter what you go for. It literally doesn't matter what you go for. In 3 levels, reallocate and wreck everything into intelligence. Then it's gonna be 24 plus 7 and so on. We put strength to reduce this awful penalty. And she gets a bit of defense. Not that it means anything, she's gonna get one-shotted no matter what. Needs use magic device. Spell specialization for free. Is this a bug? I already took spell specialization and now you change it. What? What? Is that a bug? How come you receive spell specialization for free? There is a spell specialization on Phantasmal. I don't wanna change and I can't click next. And if I click Phantasmal, I know I can choose every level, but you see there's a question mark now. Weird. Feats are bugged when you go for this. What it shows. Do we got some huge AoE buff perhaps? Or not? Illusion spell pen. Remove necromancy and abjuration. This spell is so freaking unclear to me. First of all, look at the fucking description. I wanted to test to see how it works. And the rainbow pattern. All enemies, 20-foot burst, center on a target point within medium range, mind effect. The rainbow pattern fascinates maximum 24 HD creatures. Of any creature that fails its saves is fascinated by the pattern becomes dazed. We go with the rainbow pattern. This is for skill checks. Confusion. I mean, I don't need to take level 4 spell, I can take something else also. There's a free stone skin. Counter skirt. Fuck. 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 I'll stick with illusion. I put all my points into illusion, I'll stick with it. Let me see if she's bugged. It's question mark, like I never took it. So where's my phantasmal killer now? Where is my phantasmal killer? Hey? Where is it? You bugged? You say there is no phantasmal killer. I fucking knew it was bugged. Not in abilities, not over here. It counts like you never took the spell. Okay? Like I never took the spell. Broken piece of shit. We need to take some other spell. It's the only way. And then on the next level we go back to Phantasmal. That's the only way. There's just no other way. There's Phantasmal. I pick Phantasmal. It's fucking question mark. I pick anything else, it's not. It is! And I can't go next. I get it, they fuck it up for all other classes, but you don't fuck it up for companions, alright? You just don't do that. It means no one tested a freaking companion. Or in other words, just don't take spell specialization. Just don't do spell specialization, forget about spell specialization, and that's it, play without it. I wanted to make an assassin out of you. This is a triple class now. Improved sneak attacks, improved poison use. For a slayer, we get invisibility. I don't even want to watch a spirit hunter shaman. It's completely useless, but assassin is the way to go. Again, she doesn't receive shit. We're gonna wreck 1 point into strength. In 3 levels from now, we respec and we put all into decks. Proficient in everything. All greens. Does it still work even though it's not showing? I doubt. If it's not showing, then it means it doesn't work. She can become a dragon disciple. Do we go with a dragon? Or not? As a witch? Dragon disciple adds his level to his sorcerer levels when determining the powers gained from his bloodline. We need to determine what bonuses we want from a dragon. Natural armor. Bite attack. Strength. Breath weapon for free. Strength. Natural armor. Perception checks. Dexterity bonus to armor class. Concealment. Constitution. Strength. Increased caster level. Natural armor. Intelligence. Dodge bonus against melee attacks. Assume the form of a dragon. And blind sense. No, we don't take. We just don't take. Stick with the stigmatized. Stigmatized witch gets new spells now. And again, I don't get shit out of it. Whatever. Get a new hex. This time we go with protective luck. Boost our tanks a bit. We can choose only one spell out of all of this. Level 4s. I decided to go with spell pen and evocation, so we should stick with some evocation. If there is any. There is an ice storm. One round per level. 8 levels of ice storm. It damages only during the first round. After that, it's crowd control. There is a volcanic storm also. two different type of damage, blunt and fire. Go with volcanic. Just to arrange spellbook. Rainbow pattern. Another displacement. We're done. Let's decide the team we want to go with. Great against undead. Great against undead. Great against undead. Great because of team feats. Great against everything. Land, great against everything. They're out of spells, alright? Completely out of spells, and I kinda hate her a lot.
The goddess protects us. Shellen guides me. My will is resolute.
Rely on me.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
We won the rest, we push on. Finally we can play. It was a long level. But we're a lot stronger. What do I got on you, Reggie? Ooh, I equipped you well. You're gonna hurt. Yeah. Lesser phylactery of positive channeling. Phylactery of positive. Wisdom, I'll lose spells. It's lesser. Just same trade-off. I wouldn't love to lose spells though. That's for sure. What a long map, man. Land the other main character, yeah. That's the only one out of all companions that I could play with when I go on a second run with Mercs. The only one. Because he's got Lord Nature, Perception, and huge damage. You don't need anything else. Out of range, you don't need it. Perhaps, okay, if you really wanna be perfectionist, you're gonna take Ranger or a Hunter with Animal Companion, and a favored enemy and a favored terrain. What you lose? You lose... skills remain the same on them, but you're gonna lose bonus shot, since monks have a bonus shot. But then you're gonna gain more damage against favored enemies. Monk is better for kiting because of self buffs. Rangers, hunters don't have that good self buffs because of this shit. That's
Always
why
be
he's
ready
that
for the
good. Okay.
worst.
Sudden speed. 7-8 usage of sudden speed. You can kite every enemy in the game. And he's got better defense than rangers and hunters. That's the entire difference. It's the matter of preference. I would keep at least one, and if I keep at least one, it's gonna be Len.
I lead. You follow.
As long as I make it work on unfair. I completely forgot when Duag exists in the game. I completely forgot.
Onwards.
She was so annoying at the start, I just refused to have her in my team. Extremely annoying. Should have kept her, just because of the story.
Smile.
The world has
world's
suffered
not
enough.
ending
No
just
reason to
yet.
pause.
Let's move already.
Let me help.
Rules are made to be broken.
Speak with your actions.
Skip the
not your
pleasantries.
words.
I forgot one very important thing. To cast heroism on everyone and then switch the team to this one.
I will lend you my
I
aid.
just hope I won't regret it.
Can't hide from me.
Rusty blades and jagged shards protrude from a pile of broken weapons and armor. Mobility check. What's wrong with you? And how is that a mobility check?
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Thank you, Commander. It doesn't make sense. Why mobility for this? Should have been Lord Religion or Lord Nature. Why mobility, goddamn you?
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Rigel, why are you behind? And why do I keep going in first? Oh,
The Inheritor.
Be gone,
Guide
fiend.
my blade.
let's give it a shot without buffs. They just fucking ignore everyone in this game. Only I'm the target, no one else. Yeah, you can buy a Red Salamander ring when you have money. Buy it whenever you want. It depends on the difficulty. It depends whether you need it or not.
No
I
one
will
stands
help
in
where I
my
can.
way.
Aligned.
I'm losing my temper.
I need to sort my shit here with the spells. Holy weapon. Sacred weapon. Shield bash. Fortification. Spell resist. Ah, I can pick between fortification and spell resist. I can't take them both. Okay. If that's so.
We will win this war.
I need to reorganize all of these mini tabs.
The goddess
I really
protects us.
need to do it. And it seems like we're gonna need 2 tabs now. And now again you can't see because this game gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And every bloody thing on a screen is important. Perhaps down left. You don't need to see these fucking things down left. There. Then I mark armor class. With this I mark portraits, but you can see everything there is. And I mark the level. With this. This is fine. I think it's best to remain up top. I really think it's best to remain up top. Cover the portrait. Who gives a fuck about the portrait? I never have such problems with games. But this game, it just keeps expanding. You don't know where to put this.
Let me help.
Yo, protection. Communal. From
Speak
evil.
with your actions, not your
The
words.
waiting's
I'm
never
all
fun.
ears. I will lend you my aid.
Now I got tons of spells.
Together, we stand.
Even for a paladin.
All this waiting bores me.
Okay.
No reason to pause.
Want everyone to have 2 slots.
Skip the
Not for
pleasantries.
eyes.
Just like that.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Alright.
Battle for
Rely
waiting.
on
will
me.
is your
The
orders,
world's not ending.
No, it's fine.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
No one
There's
stands
beauty
in my
hidden in
way.
the darkest of places. Too bad no one can see it there.
I will help where I can. Ugh. Did I mess up again?
Why are you behind? I didn't say formation like this. I'm quite sure I didn't say formation like this. Don't know what happened.
Let's have some fun.
The fuck is your perception when you can see that? They changed itself. I know I didn't place them like that. It put Sohiel up front instead of up. I'm quite fucking sure I haven't placed them like that.
Don't fall here.
Whatever.
Wear it.
Whatever.
Die!
And again, I'm fucked over there. Am I?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yes, I am. Yoko Grano.
I will help where I can. We will win this war.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
There's beauty hidden in the darkest of places. Too bad no one can see it there.
I welcome your company. Let's get to the
I
exciting
will lend you
part.
my aid.
Are we in trouble yet? Yet another obstacle.
Oh, the instrument of freedom. Ooh. They rush for me. They bloody rush for me. I'm smited. You really hate me that much. Others deal more damage than me, you idiots. Okay.
Die! Let's hear you cry.
Out of my sight!
If they hate me that much, whatever. Because I'm a war priest, probably. Can ascend to the top from down there. Can you descend? How can you ascend and you cannot descend? I used to pray to that fool too. Was the point? It got so much better after I re-announced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should really let religion come between us. That'd be more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend renouncer, come to us. All our friends are already here. Whoa! Really? Wasn't expecting that. This is like a glitter of hope.
Did we find trouble?
Like literally, this game
They did.
in its full version, it's gonna be for all times. For all times, same like Baldur's Gate. It's just that good. Oh. Oh. What are you, Cabriri? Chaotic evil human. For once I'm gonna lay down and relax, see how the fight is gonna end up without me. Let's see how smart the AI is. And if I made them well or not. It seems like I made them well. It seems like I made them well.
Let me help.
Exhausted for 10 minutes. Oof. Were you exhausted before the fight? Someone casted that on him. $70 damage with a single channel. I wasn't paying attention at all. At all. What's on this side? He wasn't exhausted before this. Cabriri cultist. Level 11 cleric. With magical vestments.
Battles await.
We will win this war.
You require my counsel? Wise.
Let me help.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
You've crossed the wrong ranks.
Are you alone or not? I see a lot of ghoul starkers around you. You're gonna raise them, will you? That's a lot of them. No, they're just playing that. They're just playing that. Casting what on whom? I would love to keep my healings instead of damaging them with negative energy. What the flying piece of shit have you casted there? With harm. These are tough. We need an Emosi Travisi here. Best build for a solo character. If I had to pick now, right now, from what I've seen so far, it would be a Sword Saint or Monster Tactician Inquisitor. One out of those two. Zluxtiel, thanks for the follow.
I'm losing my temper.
Not that good with spells.
We will win this war.
Not that good at all.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
I could animate that. Keep them busy a bit. Vestment armor. Profits out of it. Bull strength. You can't profit out of bull strength. I gave him a belt for a bull strength, did I? I think I did. Cancel that. Strength, strength. I can profit only. Can profit out of bear's endurance.
Let me help.
108. F plus.
Rules are made to be broken.
Decide
Doubt is the
already.
heart's
Completely out of spells, that's it. Nothing else you can
All
do.
this waiting bores me.
Together, we stand.
Your
just try to rush this.
Commander.
The world has suffered enough.
Keep this area busy.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet. Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Meditate on your mistakes.
They will break against our resolve.
Critical hit with this. What the fuck? If some out of them crits,
Rely on me.
there's a good chance I kill him. Miss. Oh, he doesn't cast harm. Shit.
Begone, fiend!
Out of my sight!
Let hear you cry.
Kill that fucking thing. Smite chaos. Chaotic evil. Bone shatter on. Okay. Now he's casting harm. He needs to die before he casts.
The light take you.
I will see to your demise.
Come on, Lan. We can slaughter them now. At least I think so. More spawn. Look at this shit.
Battles await.
Together we stand.
Should we proceed?
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Let me help.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Your orders,
We will
Commander.
win this war.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
They will break against our resolve.
Pile on.
How many of them spawns here? 50? What the fuck?
This is not the end.
What the fuck?
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
As long as Rigel is alive. He's gonna cost me a lot this fight. Rigel is a beast. Complete beast. Rigel's been crazy. I guess you could end up better if I rerolled or whatever, but let's just stick with this now. Owl's Wisdom, Divine Favor, Conflict. Kabiri Cultist Heavy Shield, full plates. We get a Gnome Hook Hammer, man. Honorable Judgment. Holy damage. The Rigel's gonna be even crazier now. Cold Iron, no Hook Hammer. Honorable Judgment is not Cold Iron. The one for demons, the other one for the undead. If the wielder of his +2 axiomatic gnome hooked hammer has any lawful, and he does, it was made for him. The first hit during a round they land on a creature with any chaotic alignment deals additional 1d6 holy damage. It is a problem though, because if I equip, he becomes medium. He really needs that 16 plus 3. If you wanna carry more weapons. All I can do now is change like this and wait. Bave on Barksdale, thanks for the sub. Oh shit, Pesor, thanks. Until this stops, I go get a water. Thanks, Pesor. Did it stop with notifications? Not yet. Shit. Oh. Ah, I knew it. I'm gonna use it for a thumbnail for some video. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Oh yeah, we're very low. There are no healings.
I will lend you my aid.
No reason to pause.
I'm losing my temper.
The logic of sense, thanks for the sub. Let's give it a shot without healings. I'll push as much as I can without resting. See how it's gonna
Yet
end.
another obstacle.
Let them go.
Did you see that?
So far so good. Looking good. Feel good. Regional needs to survive.
Don't worry about me.
So he died. There's nothing else left for me to do. Even if I go on manual, it's gonna be a mess. No spells, nothing at all. I'm fucked. Fucked. Literally fucked. What side have I came from? This one. Play. Thanks again. They're not babus, Rabbi. They're babaus. Not babus.
Oh, the waiting's never
Your
fun.
orders,
I'm all ears.
Commander.
The goddess
I'll help
protects
where I
us.
All
can.
this waiting bores me.
Babaus. Target a creeper, he's got sneak attack.
Close ranks.
Boom! I love this fucking thing, by the way. Especially when it crits, if it crits, when it crits. Boom! Those 3 Brimoraks are crazy. For early on, it's a lot to fight with 3 Brimoraks. Bone Shaker, someone's gonna die. Negative level. Shit. I have 1 restoration for that negative level. If I win, I'll use restoration. Just so I can keep pushing. Of course, I didn't win. Babaus, Rabbi, babaus. Baba. Baba on Slavic language means grandma. Babaus, those are grandmas with pikes. Demon grandmas. Babaus.
Let's have some fun.
We got the dices. We got the dices. We don't have them. The body grandmother's sound more terrifying. True. I'm joking around, god damn it. But on my language, Baba really means grandmother. For example, in my surrounding countries, when you say Babo instead of Baba, when you say Babo, it means father. It's only 1 letter change. And it's already a different meaning. Babaus would be multiple grandmothers. Roughly translated. You played Tomb Raider. The DLC that was in Tomb Raider. Baba Yaga. Grandmother Yaga. Baba Yaga. Of course it is, we all speak similar languages here. Babcia. Od Russian, I think it's Babica. Ne, Grenushka. Was it? Fuck it, there's so many different words, but we can understand each other very well, even if we don't speak the same language. Meaning behind it remains the same. Babushka, yeah.
Let's have some fun.
This'll leave a bruise.
losing my temper.
I am. I don't wanna rest. I wanna win this without resting.
Close ranks.
Thank
Did you
for
see that?
amusing me.
Ooh. Ooh. This fucker needs to die. He's the one that's killing us. With that shit. I don't know who are you casting the shit on. Who are you casting that shit on? On me. Get out of the range.
Something over there.
Shut up. He switched to something else now. Dodged well. Slay living mist. Oh, you fucked. Who are you casting that now? On, Regil, you need to die. You need to die. You really need to die. I fucked him up well. He couldn't cast. I was out of range. You need to take manual control. You can't do everything on the AI. But you can do it with a slow HP. If you risk. Cultist got protection against guild. Communal. No one's selling scrolls in new camp. Visit every tent, Rabbi. It's there. Same guy sells same scrolls. What did perception check pass? From I think I'm playing this without trickery now. Don't have a character with trickery.
Head on.
How big is this fucking map?
I lead. You follow.
The House of Slaughter. I need to rest for this. The visage of the ghoul before you. One can barely recognize the honorable Visali Ratimus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy grey beard is gone along with his other hair. His once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of the old cleric is cracked open, and Widdish larvae wriggle inside. But this seems not to bother him at all. Transformed Ratimus. Heretics, dirty slaves of false gods. The cleric paces up and down before desecrated altar on which an unholy symbol of Cabriri has been drawn. A group of ghouls have brought the soldiers to kneel before him, renounce your idols, bow down before him who gnaws, or you shall be sacrificed upon his altar. They turned this holy chapel into a shrine to the ghoul overlord. It's vile. Crusader, never, Holy Yomede, hear me now. I will gladly die before I renounce you. Well, you're gonna die. Sacrifice. The old man's claws sink into the soldier's body, shuddering in pain. The latter whispers a prayer through his teeth. Who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Cabriri's communion? I will. Pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes are glassy with madness. I renounce Saranrea. Hail to Cabriri. Covered this treachery. That's what happens when an army lacks discipline. Back to the fur, Paralictor. Believe your orders. Training is underpinned by the belief that the soldier should fear his commander more than an enemy. But I ask you, what hideous specimens must you have as officers to ensure your rank and file fear them more than something like this, for instance? Even you are less horrifying than a walking corpse with worms wriggling around in its cracked skull. You're wrong, Count. You only think I'm less horrifying because you've never been trained by me. If you like, I can arrange a session for you. I'm open to experiencing life in all of its variety, but in this I prefer to cleave to my ignorance. Lawful requires Aeon Mythic Path. Once a traitor, always a traitor. A lawbreaker is a criminal for life. Seize the apostate. A tribunal awaits her as soon as we clear this place of ghouls. May her fate be a lesson to those who weak of spirit, who lose faith in justice. Diplomacy, don't listen to his wicked words. The good gods won't forsake you, and neither will I. Chaotic. Warriors, remember that your spirit is free. No demon worshipper has the right to give you orders. Lawful. Anyone who renounces the Crusades will die here and now. Visali, come to your sense. Remember who you are. You're a Crusader, Cleric of Abadar. I need to use Aeon Mythic Path if I wanna have it unlocked. At least I think so, but it won't give me XP, while Diplomacy will give me XP if I succeed. And to succeed, I will easily succeed. Easily. In all three. How much XP I'll get out of Diplomacy? Only 37 XP, but it weakens them a bit. The bloody faces of the soldiers light up with hope. One of them whispers a prayer, and bright light bathes the walls of the desecrated church. Undead shriek with unnatural force. Chapel was a stronghold of faith for those that worship the noble gods. Today we restore goodness to its rightful home. Your feast is over. We come to restore order. Queen Galpri is here. By the light and the sword praise the inheritor. Figure in simple knight's armor appears next to the fighters and strikes down the nearest ghoul with one blow.
Battle formation.
We got a transformed Ratimus with a lot of ghouls, and transformed Ratimus is only leveled at 9, yeah. Who remains? Oh my god. Let them roll, let's see how it's gonna be. Queen Galpri. They all attack Queen Galpri. If I can win it without the rest, though. Fucking traps too. Is it Ezekiel? Man, what are you all doing?
Perish.
Out of my sight!
Queen Galpri is OP. I don't need to rest for this fight, which is great, but I would take the Mythic Path. We're gonna speed it up. And we're gonna use this, and we take a Mythic Path. Quaid saves OP. Sporo's mom, thanks for the follow. My thoughts on turn-based. Not good at all. This game is not for turn-based. It never will be. Maybe for consoles. Lap pool requires A on Mythic Path. Achievement unlocked, Mythic Choices. Grab the traitors. A new event unlocked, Military Tribunal. Should be more concerned with slaughtering your enemies, not arresting your allies. Grab them, know them.
Yet another obstacle.
Get in.
Careful now.
Just don't step into a fucking trap, if possible. And no one dies. Victor, thanks for the raid, Victor. How you doing? How goes the run?
Sit here. Don't worry about
That didn't end up well. Mr. Rep, thanks for the follow.
Never too old for this.
Ratimus. Don't trigger. We'll save on slow. Flying Goat, thanks for the follow. You have the respect, eh? Still with Smilodons. She remains silent. Even her pose conveys silent disapproval. Some soldiers stand nearby, holding the apostate. They seize the tier order along with a few others whose fate may also have wavered. You should think more on how to defeat the demons, not threaten your soldier or teach them to look for devils among their own brothers and sisters. This poor woman broke when she saw them torturing her comrades, and the rest were seized on sheer suspicion. Simple armor deceived me, but I know that voice anywhere. Not now. If you wanna see A on Mythic Path, this is the only way. At least I think so. Mew. Let it remind you that the gargoyles attack at night with amazing precision. Before that, a swarm of Vescavors suddenly appeared on the road right in front of us. It's high time we look for traitors in our ranks. We go with a 1. You don't have to explain yourself to me, Commander. I put you in charge of an army, and you will command it, at least until the task is completed. I hope you won't make me regret my decision. No, I just received achievement when I went with it. I just received that achievement now. Which means that was the last one. Mythic choices. Use your mythic powers 5 times in dialogues to influence the world and living souls. I used it 5 times. Okay, then we won't go for it. Then we won't go for it. We go with diplomacy. Plus that slight bonus of XP. I don't remember if I inspected or not. It doesn't even matter, to be honest. I just hope I won't regret it. I know how to unlock Trister when you save the storyteller. But that's for a second run. We go with diplomacy. What about Ledge? I tell you how I'll play him if I decide to play him. It's gonna be with the Necro-cleric.
Close ranks.
For sure he's gonna be with the Necro-cleric.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Over there.
Out of my sight.
That was quick. Slow will save. Quick is by far. Now the conversation changed. The church, I knew it well in its days of grandeur. I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through its vaults in a common prayer. Remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when he blessed me before battle. On this very spot I stood with my 3 friends, who would not live to see this day, but to see the den of depravity those demons have turned into. It's almost more than I can bear. Simple armor that's the same. I'm glad you broke free. We'll put an end to the evil. From the demon's point of view, more bloodshed only improves the atmosphere. The extra decorations brighten up the place. Very good. Whereas the Church of Demonic Filth is the second, and Dresden will soon follow. I'll get the soldiers to safety. You can stay and clear the area. 120 XP. Ah, shit.
Move out.
Any secrets? Knowledge Arcana 18. For how long are you slowed? Okay. Can anyone do this now? Oof. I don't have anyone with trickery. Never in my life it happened. I don't have a single one with trickery. Like, never in my life that shit happened. Voljev disappeared. He was the only one with trickery. And stealth. I like trickery and stealth now. What does breaking the lock do? You smash items inside. And then you collect shit. If there are like 3 items inside, you get only 1. 3 are junk. 2 are junk. Trickery paladin is clutch. Amazing amount of choices. Not only that it's game of the year, I believe it's gonna be the game for all times. Go down the mountain for 5 minutes, 5 minutes to get back for Camellia to open a chest, though. It says it's 60%. Yurian, what's up? Scylla can't pick locks. I got some trickery on land. I don't know why it goes for Scylla when I got trickery on land. What the fuck? Lung can do it. Just figured it out now. They got some. Will be enough.
Are we in trouble yet?
Land can't pick locks. It'll wait. I'll go for Camellia later.
I'm indispensable.
A ritual circle drawn in blood on the floor. The desecrated church, covered with the unholy symbols of the lords of the abyss. A light shield. Shield of magical retribution. When an enemy hits the wielder of this +2 light shield with any touch, melee ranged, the enemy suffers 2d6 force damage. This is for a monk. What is this? Yeah, Agile Fist too. But excuse the last remains of the holy power that once ruled over this place. Corruption of the abyss retreats in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified power. Got anything out of you or not? Oh, can I fucking tell?
Let's
God.
move already.
Dear God. The chest will wait. Seems like I'll need Camellia. Graveyard.
Move out.
Trivial.
An epitaph written in Tian is etched into the stone. Lost my honor in my homeland. I regained it here. Man, I'm going far away. I haven't rested once since I started this map. Now what? You think you minimize corruption, but it's always low since I started. I've never seen level 1 or level 2 of corruption. Oh, whatever. Ghoul's been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes. Various tools from skizzers to drills are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pink cushions for long, rusty needles thread still in them. They're plying their work on bound up soldiers, still alive but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. Ghoul Creeper, one of the Ghoul craftsmen, works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a female warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It would all fall out anyway. Yours is good though, nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed. He just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us now. Another methodically tears of a soldier's fingernails, one by one, sewing on razor blades in their place. Tears off a soldier's fingernails. What? The living like to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget about all of those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands, sink your fingers into their meat, let the smell out, feel the warm blood spray. That is what happiness is. Opinion. Voice trembles. I've seen this before, only there was a heart and an anvil. And no, I can't remember. Sneak up. Not act stealthily. I need a high roll for this. Get your paws away from them. Quietly retreat. Let's try. But man, I need Voljev. What you rolled? 10, 10, 20, 22. It went 12 to 20. Let's try. I want XP. Plus they die if I fail. Fucking hell, what happens when you're out of Voljev? I mean, if I go back for Camellia, it's a stomp. But who's gonna run for 5 minutes just to acquire Camellia? I need it for this, and I need it for a chest.
Close ranks.
Meet by you. You just don't play this game without trickery and stealth.
We won't fall here.
Fuck my luck. No, this hurts me, okay? It freaking hurts me that I'm out of Voljev. What's even worse, fucker has a wand with 15 usages of haste. That's the worst thing out of all of it. If I had haste, that would be on full health. Finally a success. Level 16. Basically disgusting where the ghouls don't notice you sneak up on them and strike. So, what? Sneaky
Let's
morons.
strike from the shadows.
Your orders, Commander.
I will help where I can.
The world has suffered enough.
All this waiting bores me.
Let's try to save those crusaders. don't have shit available.
Battles await.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Rely on me.
Should we proceed?
Ah, shit.
Careful now.
None shall escape!
Out of my sight!
Shit. I should have sent this still on the right. I'm gonna die. What are these two morons doing? You'll step into a trap, John.
Begone, fiend!
What are you doing?
Die! This is not the end!
Into the fray!
Just don't fucking die.
Retreat is not an option.
They killed the Crusader. And trigger the trap. Yeah.
My will is resolute.
Perhaps we'd animate that instead of charging.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
Charge on this unit here.
I will lend you my aid.
No one stands in my way.
I welcome your company.
I'm all ears.
Careful now.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Let me hear you cry!
In our tactics.
Begone,
I'll
fiend!
just sit here. Don't worry about me.
What the fuck is... No, Regil. Bell.
Out of my sight!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No, 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 no. How the fuck do you save these Crusaders? With 0 spells?
Your orders, Commander.
Did I mess up again?
Are we in trouble yet?